In this video, we are going to be taking a look at every single Mythic unit inside of Anime Clash. Now, this is a brand new game that isn't even out yet on when I'm posting this video. It's going to be out tomorrow, and it is an actually really interesting game. I've been following it for the past 2 months, and I must say that I am very excited for the release. This is going to be a very good game, and we're going to be showing off all of the Mythicals in it, so that way you know what you kind of want to go for when the game comes out. Because how this game is played is very different from basically every single other tower defense, to the point that I don't even think it's really a tower defense. But if you have been ready and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to start this video off with a quick warning. Damages on these units are not how they're going to be in the actual game. I'm pretty sure they're going to be changing a lot of these because it's a little bit unbalanced as of currently. And this is more of showing what they're exactly going to do, because on top of that, the units also deal more or less damage. They also cost more or less depending on the level of difficulty. So every single unit isn't exactly set on an exact value on basically any of their stats. We are going to be taking a look at what they generally do, though, so you know what you want to go for, because every single Mythic is different. They have different uses, like Kirin and Gojo, and also Love Yamamoto, the limited time Valentine's Day units, are all basically different units. They're used for different reasons. And to be honest, from at least the current stat build, you actually don't want to just use Mythics. You also want to use some legendaries and epics to help make your team cheaper, so you can have more spam units. But let's go ahead. I just want to explain different types of units real quick. The bare minimum information you need to know is that there's a bunch of different types, including runners, which run forward towards the enemy and deal damage to them around the entire map. You have rangers, which are basically like towers. You place them down, they stay still, and they do flashy effects to enemies around them that kill them. There's summoners, which currently the summon function does not work, at least at the time of recording, but it's going to be able to summon units that fight for you, they'll summon runners that are weak. And they also, at least Yamamoto does, has a very flashy attack around himself. Yamamoto and Love Yamamoto doing the exact same thing. And there's also hybrid runners, which I think are runners that have ability effects, but I haven't really been able to visually see one do an effect. But let's go ahead. Let's do our first team setup for the first team we want to look at. I'm guessing let's take a look at, let's do Shadow. Let's do Gilgamesh. We'll also go ahead and just do Robot Gilgamesh. And then let's do one of the runners. Let's do Saber X. Good old Excalibur. And for my carry units that are going to help do the early rounds, we're going to go ahead and bring in Pride. Actually, let's bring in... I've done a bit of testing. Let's bring in Pride. And let's bring in Gon. Why not? And I will admit, the beginning of this game is actually very difficult. It's not a tower defense game like a lot of people think. It's kind of its own thing, that they're just using tower defense as an advertisement technique. As you can see, like, the difficulty changes the costs of the unit. Look, 1.75, one time 1.25. It also changes your damage amount and all that. So it's always different. Let's do easy, though, because this game's very difficult. But also just the type of unit. These are runners. If I go ahead and click them, as you can see, they're going to go ahead and run forward and deal damage to the enemies. And you also get abilities whenever you kill them. They have, like, healing fields, debuffing fields you can use on the enemies to make them weaker. I'll go ahead and do that over here. And also meteors used to kill, like, occasional enemies that slip by your ranks. Spawn a few more of these on the ones that are getting by. Okay, there we go. We got a bunch of money now. Let's go ahead and let's place down a Robot Gilgamesh. So if I place this right here, as you can see, he's not moving. He's just standing there. But he's defending this area of the map. I should have placed it over here. This game actually requires you to slow down. Something I don't like to do. But look, he's attacking now. But he just killed that unit that was charging forward because he was in his way. I'm gonna go and use a meteor on this guy. And my runners, I can't control the runners really that well. You can set their priority, but I wish you could set their priority to an area of the map. And if there's nothing in the area, then he'll just like stay nearby. Let's spawn a few more of those guys. I have a bunch of money, so let's go ahead and spawn in a regular Gilgamesh also, which is basically the exact same thing. He just costs more. And oh, okay, that guy was almost through, but the Gilgamesh got him either way. The Gilgamesh has quite a bit of range. I like the Gilgamesh so far, at least on the current build. Now that we've done those, let me go ahead and let's place down a Love Yamamoto. Yamamoto doing the exact same thing, which is a good old fire AoE all around his just range. You can upgrade these characters too, but I'm not going to. This is not the best right now. And as you can see here too, my Gilgamesh just died because he was on cooldown. There was nothing to defend him. So it is a bit risky having your units up close like I have them right now. So you want to tend to have them pretty far back, let the runners deal with everything. But your units can die, which is another surprising thing you'll see a lot of games. I'll go ahead and replace them, though, because I have the money for it. Look at the Gilgamesh. Killing everything. I wish he would multi-target with all those swords. But, oh, there goes the robot Gilgamesh again. That guy does not want to survive. And, oh, it looks like my Yamamoto just died, too. Yeah, the towers don't have a lot of health, so you really want to defend those guys. And luckily, I'm just going to go ahead and place down... Let's place down 2 robot Gilgameshes near each other, so that way they can try to defend each other a bit more. But also distract them with some cheaper runners, which is why I brought super cheap units, so that way I could spam them. Man, no, this game, this is definitely not AFKable. It is incredibly difficult. They are very violent, all the enemies on this one. I'm liking the Gilgameshes, though. That's like the main unit I've been using right now when I was trying to learn the game, and I'm really enjoying him. Same with the Yamamoto. Also, I gotta make sure to heal my tower units, my runners, so that way they don't die, because they're expensive. They're cheap, but expensive over time. And we can almost afford Sid. I'm gonna place Sid right up front, so that way we can actually use him. So there we go. He placed down Sid. So, okay, he's about to get targeted. Look at Sid. Sid is awesome. Look at what Shadow does. He is a nuke unit, which is a different type of unit, which is supposed to deal a bunch of damage to everything within range. It just doesn't seem to do on more than one enemy as of the current rate. So yeah, like, Sid is gonna be an amazing unit if you're needing some easy damage. It just killed the big NPC there, too. There we go. Like, you're going to want him placed, like, a little farther back with the units defending him so he can activate his ult and deal a ton of damage. But that's these units. I might actually be able to win this round at current rates. My Gilgameshes are doing a lot of work, actually. This should be the last wave, and a boss should spawn. It's very obvious when it does. There it is. The paper princess, all the way on the edge, of course. How much damage does the meteor do? 40 damage, not too bad. Oh, my Gilgamesh on this side died. That's not good. Why do you have to choose this side? Well, shoot. I'm going to go ahead and sell these guys and place down some robot Gilgameshes, or just one robot Gilgamesh and some prides to deal damage. Oh, there we go. Noah dead. Yeah, something killed it. There we go. A round complete. That's a victory. And you can actually see the stats that I dealt with all my units. Robot Gilgamesh and Gilgamesh doing the most. Pride actually doing a lot. Yeah, so Pride was helpful just for being a cheap unit. But yet again, a lot of this stuff's going to change. It's just like the general usability of the units. But let's get another 4 and bring them in. Okay, this time we have SaberX, Sasuke, Guts, and Meliodas. But first round, yet again, spam some Prides and Beast Boys. I tried spreading them all out, but they all went to the middle. My lord. There we go. We can place these now. So we have a Sasuke. Let's go ahead and place him down. He is a runner unit, so he charges forward. Does a pretty cool little attack. And then we have... Any else I can place it on? Not yet. Here we go. Okay, then we have SaberX, which... Pretty cool little beam attack. Takes a little bit longer to hit, though. I wish it would automatically hit when the ability sends, because they take way more damage because of that. But that's pretty cool. Then we also... These are a lot cheaper, so we can do them a lot faster. Then we have Guts, which is another tower unit that punches. Actually pretty good. I can't upgrade it, though. It's broken. But because of his price, he's pretty cheap, so you can spam him a lot. He has quite a bit of range on him. I bet he was going to have a really cool effect when it's actually loading in. Yeah, he has a lot of range. He was tracking that unit for a while. Guts might actually be worth using. Yeah, Guts is good. You can have 3 of them down, too. I like that one. It's actually doing much better than the runners were, if it wants to hit this one. Oh, it has a lot of health, too. That's actually really good. Okay. Let's take a look at Meliodas. What does Meliodas do? I haven't actually used them yet. I know he's a tower. Oh, he threw a attack. That's pretty cool. The Demon King. You want to do it again? No, we don't want to do it again. Okay, what if I give you a chance to do it by yourself? Yeah, no, well, he throws an attack, so he's gonna be a single target, just like Guts, but he looks like he's not wanting to work as well, which is a bit sad right now, but not too bad. On the scheme of how I've used all these units so far, Meliodas seems to be the weakest of all the Mythics. My favorite so far is Guts, Gilgamesh, and Yamamoto. Those are my 3 favorite right now. But not too bad. Very much a big fan of our man Guts, though. Definitely placed down a bunch of these Excaliburs and Kirans, though, because they are just the more expensive versions, so they're a bit tankier. Yet again, these stats are going to change. But as of right now, they're a lot tankier than, like, using my Prides, but they cost a lot more. Each individual one basically costing the price of most of my Prides if I place them all down. But you can never have enough runners, so it's good to have all of them together. Just spam all these. This is the same act, by the way. I'm just doing act 1 over and over again, because I know it works. And we can't forget to heal all our units, because they are looking a little low. So we can go heal them for a bunch of their health. Let's also go ahead and just because I just want to see if I can get these guys to work at all, we'll go ahead and place down 2 of those over here. I'm guessing one downside, though, is having super tanky towers require a lot of healing. Now, Meliodas is not good right now. They have not balanced the stats or got him working, I don't think. On the bright side, we have a bunch of really cheap units to spam. Oh, there's also a max limit. Look at that. I've already placed my maximum amount of 20 towers. Interesting. So I wonder if I'm guessing that includes all the runners and all these guys. Like, I bet if I sell you... Yeah, I was able to place another. Well, somebody also dies. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't see this guy before. They have Almighty Leader. Well, this guy's about to die really fast. There he goes. But these towers are good. Okay, let's go ahead and get our next towers. We have a few more to look at. And as of right now, it looks like that one always spawns over there. Well, there's a bunch of units around it. So there we go. That boss is dead. Okay, let's go look at the next set. As you can see, all these units did pretty good. Especially the Berserker. My lord, no deaths, a ton of damage. They were the best financial decision. And it's actually just 2 more. I didn't do this on purpose, but last 2 are Gojo and Sukuna. I also brought a Gilgamesh and a Berserker because I liked them the best. And I brought them because these units are expensive. Well, King of Curses isn't. I'll go ahead and place him down. I don't think he's going to be in the actual release. He's going to be a future unit, but I just want to show him off. Why not? He's available. Look at that. He's like Guts, but cheaper. He had some insane range. One-shotting the towers. That's really good. Okay. Let's go ahead and place these down to help. Yeah, we want to get 1,000 so we can place down Gojo. That's our goal. Gojo recently got a massive change. He used to hit... You can place him anywhere. He used to hit everywhere on the map. But now he doesn't. At least last time I tried him out. So let's see if that's different. So if I go ahead and place him down right here. Look at that. He's doing hollow purple. That is pretty cool. But I think his attack's broken right now as of time of recording. But yeah, he's supposed to be... I'm guessing he's going to be a sniper unit. If it was like how they were showing in all like the gameplay trailers, how that character is going to work is you place him down the back and he just snipes every once in a while and like kills whatever he hits. So he's essentially a sniper unit, but that was pretty cool. I like the hollow purple. Let's look at that one more time because I can afford him again. Look at that. That is cool. I wonder if the beam you see when I place him, I wonder if that is anything to do with that's where his damage is going. Also, it looks like Sukuna is like hitting everything from anywhere. Let's spam down Sukuna's real quick. We can place down 3 of them. Yeah, it looks like they have like unlimited range right now at current setup. So yeah, they're definitely just not a unit. They're not done yet. I actually wonder if Berserker's done or not, but there you go. That's all of the current mythicals they're going to be adding on the release of the update. There was also normal Yamamoto I didn't show, but it's the exact same as Love Yamamoto. The only difference is that Love Yamamoto is pink, which I mean it's a pretty good difference, not gonna lie. But I hope this helped you figure out what units you want to go for, just on my personal opinion, out of how they are right now, and they're guaranteed to change. Berserker, Guts, Gilgamesh, and Yamamoto and Gojo are like the 4 you want to get. Sid maybe too, if he is actually a full map nuke. He's actually pretty cool. But yes, excited for this game to come out tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good release because this is a pretty unique game. I like seeing unique games on the website. This one's going to be a lot of fun to play with people. I also just realized I built a wall of defenses. That's a good way to play. My current team setup is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is really satisfying. I'm liking this game.